What Shit Weighs Wednesdays. What Shit Weighs Wednesdays, Ford Ranger edition. Thank you to David from Get About Training Services. He has provided us with all this weighing equipment. Super grateful. What we're going to do with this vehicle is we are going to weigh it in its current form. We're going to get front axle load, front axle weight and rear axle weight, and then Jason is going to go and get an ARB bull bar fitted, and then he's going to put a canopy and tray on the back, and we're going to come back and weigh it. We've got to stage this out, and the total weight of the vehicle is 2417. The weight on the front axle is 1340, and on the back it is 1077. By the way, this measures to 500 grams, so about as accurate as we need it to give the detail to you. We're going to go get Jason, put him in the front. He's a tall dude, right? He's pretty fit, 105 kilos. So when Jason gets in the car, we are going to see what the effect is. Okay, so 1398. So what's that? 58 and a half kilos. So what that means is that around 50 to 60% of his weight is moving to the front axle. So interestingly, with Jason and Amber in the car, we are looking at 1439.50. So basically, there's 100 kilos of human weight has transferred to the front axle. So it's right around 50 to 60% of the human load is making it to the front axle. He's only got 1490 to play with. So I hope that ARB bar weighs only about 30 kilos net weight, because otherwise it's going to put this vehicle over its maximum front axle load, which is 1490 kilos. Jason's ARB BULLBAR just been fitted yesterday, and now we're going to examine the front axle load. We're going to put Jason in the vehicle. We're going to show you how close we are to front axle load, and then we're going to put his camping fit out in the back, which is about 150 kilos, and then we'll kind of wrap it all up to summarize everything for you. As you can see here, so yes, the other day when we weighed it, it was 1340. So right around 90 kilos of effective weight that this bull bar has added to the front of the vehicle, 90 kilos. So what we expect is that this bar should weigh just under 70, probably, after we've removed all the front bumper and added all the weight and the recovery points and everything. So let's get Jason in the car, please. And just remember, the max axle load on this is 1490. And we're coming in at 1488 kilos. So you couldn't add a winch, you couldn't even add lights to the front of this vehicle without being over your max front axle load. It's kind of scary thought. How many Rangers do you see around that have got all the shit on the front of their car? Are they legal? Have they had axle increase systems delivered? So what we're going to do now is we're going to... What's what?
You want to check overall weight?
Yep, so let's check the overall weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2590, right, is the total weight right now. So he's still got a bit of capacity in his GVM, but front axle load, he's maxed out already. And Jason was like, oh, I'll come down to weigh it, and I'll just grab a winch off you and we'll chuck it in. And I was like, no, hang on. Let's just do this first and then get a plan, right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to add his camping set out in the back of the vehicle, which we removed it prior to weighing it so we could get that standard and the same way. And I'll tell you what, even Jason closing his roller shutter took 3 kilograms off the front axle load. Mind blown. Going to chuck this in, going to check the front axle load, so we'll be right back in a sec. So we've added the weight back into the back of Jason's vehicle. It's about 150 kilos, and it's had a positive effect by removing 18 kilos off the front axle. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get Jason in the car, please, and we're going to see the effect that it had. So remember, he was 2 kilos off his front axle, and now he is 18 kilos off his front axle load. So no winch, no lights on the front, and you know what? not even any passengers in the vehicle. Like you couldn't even put, you could probably put a small human, hopefully not naughty or noisy small humans, but if Jason wants to take his wife and any other family car, he's over his front axle load. Like he's right there now. So let's get Pancho in the car and we'll take a look and see what this does. What do you weigh, Pancho? 120? 98. All right. So Pancho's now in the vehicle. He's 98. Let's call him 100. So Jason is now 40 kilos over his front axle. Is this shocking for you, Jason?
Mate, it's ridiculous.
Okay. So you just can't build one of these vehicles. Come out here, Pancho. I feel weird. You just can't build one of these vehicles and put all the shit that you think you need on the front of the vehicle without getting the numbers really, really dialed in. We do this to add value for you guys. So if you've got any questions, like sing out, because we want to guide you in the right direction. Watch It Weighs Wednesdays, full vehicle edition. Should we do more of these full vehicle weighs to create some clarity for you so you make the right decision?